Okay, hopefully we should be live on the stream now. Welcome to this Battletech Career Mode Let's Play. We have just done the first mission of the Steel Beast Flashpoint, and it was a consecutive deployment, so we dropped right into the second mission. And that second mission is to scout and I think destroy this base, or capture it, one of the two. I won't start blowing it up until I'm sure I don't have to capture it. I'm pretty sure we're destroying it. We've got to take out the turrets, we've got to take out the security forces, and that is probably going to be reasonably easy because we've got hidden in this ECM bubble, we've got a couple of atlases, we've got a Cyclops, we've got a Stalker. I do not think they are going to have anything that is going to trouble us. So let's sprint around the corner.
Heading out.
With our guys, and
don't need to tell me twice.
no doubt really upset these guys.
Moving to position. Moving to position.
So we got turrets in scope, and we got a 55-ton mech there. Let's reserve and see
Waiting
what they
for
do.
the right move. Picked up a blip.
Another medium mech.
Roger that. Standing by.
Alright, so that turret's not gone yet. We'll probably take the turret out first.
Commander?
Won't be in range here, but will be in range.
I'm walking here.
Oh, it's okay, they got turrets all the way up there. Medium turrets. So what, it'll take 157 to kill. And we've got a Wolverine here, it's low armour. Might take the heat build up then, just to see if we can put that away first thing. That'll do.
One less target. I've been sensor locked.
Okay, we've been sensor locked by that first turret. Popo,
What's up, boss?
we step up with you, can you put that turret down?
Copy that.
It's just a standard one, large laser, couple medium lasers, nothing too scary, but
I
we can
got
get rid of it.
Turret destroyed.
Teeing off on our Cyclops, but it's got the damage reduction from being in cover with the bulwark pilot, so it's
Ready for
okay.
orders.
And then yeah, I think if I sprint up with Medusa, we get eyes on that Griffin. And
I hear
sprint
ya.
here, we do not have the resolve yet for a cold shot. We can move back up here.
Moving out.
30% on there, so I think we're placing.
Let's hit him hard.
So is that Griffin sprinting into the ECM bubble? Pretty happy with that. So the mech we destroyed, that's 25% of their security forces. The others must be quite far away. Let's reserve. See what
Reserving
else
action.
happens. Okay, so they're running in. That feels like a Cicada. 40 tons with a PPC. So let's see what we can do about
Good to go.
this map. We can hit it from the rear. We will then not be protected from... We'll lose our stealth charge, which we've lost anyway, and then all of those turrets can shoot us. So that is one of the last things we want to do. We just want to settle for the fact that we don't have any ECM charges this round, apart from on Falcon until he goes. So can I take out any turrets? There's 4 of the turrets as well. We took out that one. We know there's one over there that we can't see yet.
Standing by.
So I think the thing to do actually is for Falcon to run on, and that will give us vision on all the turrets.
Onward.
And we can see their 4th mech. Oh, it's 80 ton. We've actually got an assault mech in the field. I am not sad at all about having 2 salvage in this mission now. So this thing, we turn off all the medium lasers, and we can bleed off some heat just by firing the one SRM6 at them. I think, in fact, why, let's bleed off even more heat than that. Let's not use weapons at all. Let us sensor lock this guy's evasion. Okay, so
Commander,
Popo, we're getting into cover.
on my way.
And use the Enfield standard shredder. I think I worry more about the shredder. We don't need the PPC. We can
Copy
keep the
that.
head down.
That turret is gone.
So that's pretty good.
Waiting for orders.
So Spenthier, I can punch in from the side, can't I? Yeah.
What
But
can I do for ya?
I think I would prefer to try and take that out. We've got 140 damage. That's not enough long range damage, is it, to take out that turret? So that's not happening. Even the 275s of the Gauss rifles is not quite enough. We need that extra 7. Oh, I should have put the PPC in, and then I should have split fire, put 1 LRM on this, and then I could have finished it off with the long range firepower from one of the Atlases. I was not thinking that through. So,
Yes, Commander.
if I get here, that's a rear arc shot. The Gauss rifles have got minimum range. I've got to think about that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Spenthier can get to the side.
Receiving you.
Yeah, 10% to hit with those Gauss rifles. So it feels like punching is the thing to do. From the rear, we do 140. I mean, if we hit the arm, it's a big waste. So we're still reserving then, really. Because I want
Waiting for the shot.
as many of their guys to go. Like, here's their assault mech coming in. It's a Zeus, okay. We need Zeus pumps. Having a go at Popo and the Stalker.
Not much armor left in that location.
That's alright. So we've got that turret up there still to go.
Good to go.
So Spenthier, I think what I want from you. Well, I can't get what I want from you. I want you to have an alpha strike, but
Got it.
we've got the resolve. We can precision strike the Cicada in the center, and if both hit, they're dead.
Roger that. Firing on turret.
Kill.
And stay
Like that?
down.
Okay.
They got a sensor lock on me.
So one turret sensor locks, and they just have this one. That
Standing
would
by.
still get gonna have vigilance with Medusa, because that would still get a back shot on me, so I can't punch this thing from behind.
On my
I can
way.
get in front of it and hit it, and I think this is gonna upset them.
Ooh.
Okay, we punched the arm. Unfortunate. we unsteady them, and they lose
Reporting
their
critical
evasion.
hit.
And those LRMs land on the Cyclops,
Mess them up.
who's still
Mess
doing
them up
okay.
good.
So what vigilance here is helping us go before that Griffin.
Aye, aye.
And we do have the issue that
I'm receiving you.
and we do have that issue that maybe giving up on our re-hit, but Falcon and the Cyclops will retain an ECM charge here.
I'm going.
We bled off a lot of heat last time. I don't think we even need to precision strike here. I think we've got enough damage that they're very dead. Oh no! Hang on. No.
Take that.
One structure left. One structure left. Okay. It didn't choose to punch us, which is fortunate. I needed to be more careful there, because if that gets lucky and punches you in the head, it just clean kills one of your pilots. All right. So can I
Aye, aye.
multi-target now? A and can't get that turret because we're not looking at it. So that's not multi-target. Well, let's just shoot this guy in from the side. We're shooting him from here. Oh, we're going to hit the front, aren't we? So let's put the PPC in as well.
Engaging target.
Alright, leg goes down.
Solid connection on that one.
And Medusa, who's acting in this phase.
Copy that. Engaging. I hope we can salvage that.
What can I do for you?
So Spinthia, yeah, we don't have the... Don't have the range yet on that guy, so we'll just run up through the trees. We'll let them do their thing. Okay, so he put some fire on Medusa.
Took a hard hit. They got a lock on me.
Oh, okay. That's pretty bad, being sensor locked, but the rear armor was pretty
Reporting.
tough.
Heavy damage.
Oof, okay,
Whoa!
so we're turning
Easy on
Falcon
the armor,
around,
buddy.
and we're going up here,
Move order received.
and let's brace. And Popo
Yes, Commander.
is gonna drop that turret.
Moving out. I copy.
See how it likes the LRMs.
That turret is gone.
So one turret, one neck left.
Standing
Medusa,
by.
can you get into range? You can. And you can do it whilst remaining in cover. Of course, You don't have cool shot mastery, do you? Our chances of getting a headshot
Coordinates
here
received.
are not stellar. In fact, they're really low. So this is a gunner. I need to be knocking you over. Let's go for the leg.
Firing on target.
We did hit the leg a bit. They're unsteady.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
Let's take off the lasers. Go for that same leg. Just for the stability damage. Hope we don't hit the center torso too much.
Right, Commander.
Okay, so we side torso, pilot
That's a
injury,
critical hit.
knock them down, pilot injury. Right? Then they get up. I think I might be okay just with 2 Zeus parts to finish my Zeus. I can only get 2 Zeus parts anyway, so I'm just got to get on the side of it and blow that leg off. That's all fine. Okay, we can take a head hit. Okay.
Damage minus.
Ah, damn.
I
Let's
did take a
do
head hit,
this.
but we're okay. So
Yes, Commander.
So Falcon, one thing I can trust you to do is hit what you're aiming for. Let's push up,
Got it, Commander.
precision strike. So we massively overheat. We need to take that leg out without really overkilling them. Take off the SRMs. So this is what, 150 damage. And we do need most of them to hit.
Engaging target.
We might have done it. Yeah, there we go. Both legs destroyed. That is 2 stealth parts, 2 Zeus parts for us.
Orders.
Popo, let's move up. So here,
Position confirmed.
and can we sense lock that guy? We can. Great.
Got a lock.
There's our sniper turret.
Aye, aye.
So Medusa, you can move up. Get those gas
Roger
runs in.
that.
Both connect.
Commander,
And Spenther, you can move up.
coordinates received.
In go the
Got it.
APCs.
That's a kill.
So let's get up and see what they got.
I'm receiving you.
Falcon, we are just going to move. Okay, we should now have eyes on the facility, and we have eyes on you. I'd advise you against doing anything foolish, Commander. This studio is better defended than most frontier military bases, and I'd like nothing better than to justify our defense budget. Sounds like we're in for a fight, Takashi. There's no time like the present, so let's get to it. Huh. Looks like Ironwood Productions shelled out for point defense turrets. I was not expecting that. We just blown up all the turrets? Can't say I didn't warn you.
Heading out.
Sprint into there. Sprint into here. And what to here.
Heading out.
Good to go.
So Falcon, we can sprint in and capture that zone.
Waiting for orders.
On my way.
Good to go.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so I guess are we going to see some reinforcements then? must be coming. So where are we going to want to move to? Somewhere with cover. There's like no cover around here. Let's see if we can get
Commander?
that way. So Falcon in the Cyclops can sprint into cover over here.
Good to go.
As can Popo.
On the move.
Medusa. That's right, Spenthea and Medusa can get here.
Confirmed.
So we're on the road.
Heads up, Commander. You've
Okay,
got hostile contacts inbound.
inbound. Any clue as to where from? Nope. Okay, so Falcon,
I'm ready.
just move.
Position confirmed. Standing by.
Popo, just move.
Commander?
Spenthea will get you facing that way.
Got it.
And face this way, Medusa.
On it.
Alright, any clues to where they're coming from? Alright, so we've got some vehicles coming in on the road.
Holding for the right opportunity.
So they're a gunner, so they don't have sensor lock.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, maybe they do, or maybe someone else does. Yeah, let's all go, shall we?
Orders?
So Falcon, let's move up here
On my way.
and sensor lock that vehicle. 80 tons.
Sensors locked on.
It's a Shrek. Let's try and make sure that
Waiting
dies
for
before it
orders.
gets to do anything.
Copy that.
So we'll multi-target A and B. A can have the PPC and B turn off the medium lasers. B can have the LRMs.
Roger.
Okay, miss. But we knocked that evasion down.
Orders.
We do have vigilance, don't we?
Move into position.
Let's make use of it. And we've got pretty poor numbers, but we can knock them up with a precision strike.
Target confirmed. Let's go.
Gotcha.
Tango down.
Right, Commander.
Alright, well that was interesting.
Waiting for orders.
And we
On my way.
do have eyes on that Shrek. I don't see any reason to hold
Firing
that.
on target.
Good.
That's a vehicle kill.
50% of them done. 50-ton trebuchet. It's a tactician, so this will be the sensor
They've got
lock
a sensor lock on me.
on Popo, as it turns out. 70-ton vehicle. That was a gallant. Not too fearsome at long range.
Systems holding.
Okay, so let's see. Let's take out that trebuchet first, I think.
Commander. On my way.
Say hello to this Alpha Strike.
I copy.
Yep, that looks like it's kind of ruined your day a bit.
Receiving you.
And
Coordinates received.
can we go in with that Alpha Strike as well? We can.
Time to unload.
is a very dead
Target
trebuchet.
neutralized.
And then the gallant,
Good to go.
just up the accuracy.
Roger that.
Sorted.
Mover down.
You ring, Commander Kovac. Ironwood Productions is officially crying on call. The hollow distribution facility is yours for as long as you need it. If you want to call out the Steel Beast, we can help you do that. In fact, we'd be happy to. I bet you will. Someone in your flight promotions department is probably doing a happy little dance right now. We know a money-making opportunity when we hear it. When you're ready, come on in. We've got a dozen hollow cameras ready to roll. Excellent. This victory brings us a step closer to justice for my murdered nephew. I suggest that you prepare yourselves. You'll be receiving the Steel Beast challenge soon enough.
Mission successful.
Okay. That's cool. So the Zeus. We only had 2 parts. Well, we've got another 2 parts now. Oh well, Magna Laser's not bad. But we do need the Zeus parts. There'll be further opportunities to get good lasers. That Magna Medium Laser is just one of the best weapons in the game. If you can get a mech with a lot of them, then any 2 hits from them is enough to headcap someone who's not got any damage reduction. And if you've got 8 of them firing, it's not the worst odds in the world to get that. The Steel Beast. We're getting an incoming message, Commander. It's Tubbs. It looks like he's already here. That's a surprise. Isn't he supposed to be on Solaris 7? That was the word on the street, yeah, but hey, here he is. He must have come out to do some work with Ironwood Productions. Or hell, I don't know. Maybe he's just here to sample Hero Titus's pleasure industry. This place does have a reputation. It does? Oh, famed for its planet-wide pleasure industry. Well, whatever the reason, he's here, and I'll bet that he's mighty pissed off. Buckle in, Commander. I'm putting him up on the view screen now. Bogdan the Still Beast Tubbs. Hey, Commander Ship for Brains. I saw your little hollow broadcast. You think that you can handle the crushing power of the Steel Beast? Well, I'm here to call you out and challenge your best to a duel to the death. Yeah, you've got to be kidding me, Tubbs. Is this how you talk? You're goddamn right it is. The Steel Beast is as real as it gets. He practices 100% sincerity, and he's going to cut through your bullshit with a snap of his claws. You're about to face the unbridled armoured fury of Solaris 7's most notorious welterweight champion. Welterweight, huh? Interesting. With all the yelling and screaming, I expect you to pilot something bigger. Stay out of it, lady. This is between me and your company's champion. My crab against your best medium mech. Now, are you going to accept my challenge, or are you a bunch of snivelling cowards with jelly where your spines should be? You've got your fight, and when the dust settles, there won't be enough left of you to fill a 5-gallon jug. You think you can frighten the Steel Beast? You don't scare me. It is I who scares you. I'll see you in the goddamn field. You versus our best, 1-on-1? We'll be there. With a dramatic snarl, the Steel Beast disappears from your view screen. So, boss, we're going to drop the whole lance right down on that arsehole's head, right? Please tell me that's what we're about to do. Oh, a single 50-ton mech. We don't have a single 50-ton mech. What have we got? We've got the 2 5-starters, the 2 Jenners, the Raven. We've got the Griffin, we've got the 2 Kintaros. Like, I'm happy taking a Firestarter if it's got to be lighter. Sorry, Commander, but isn't that a little bit reckless? I mean, Graf Stiglitz Bradford wants this guy dead because he cheated in an exhibition match. You don't really expect him to hold up his end of the bargain, do you? He will, because this fight is going to be recorded. The Steel Beast is a heel and a villain, and he seems to be uncomfortable in the role. But he can't afford to look like a coward. That kind of thing can kill a gladiator's career. Fair enough. This should be interesting, however it turns out. Alright. So I can only drop one guy. Let's negotiate. Go for 3 and 12. He's got like a unique... If he's got a unique mech, salvage parts aren't going to do it for me. Only if... he might have core gear in the mech. Only in the flashpoint rewards are we going to get it. So... Okay, it's max 50 tons. And I don't have any of my 50 ton mechs here. So we're going with a fire starter. So you've only got the +2 hit defense, so we're going with the small laser fire starter. Well, the small lasers pack a punch. We got 5 of them. We got the hit defense gyro. 640 armor, and we're going with Arbiter. He's definitely our champion. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I've got to be on the lookout for some sort of trap. But we are going to be insanely hard to hit. And with Ace Pilot we should be able to get in
Command
there.
interface initiated.
Take them out. This is Arbiter's time to shine. You're here, good. I've been looking forward to breaking your neck. Shut up and fight, you murderous swine. Commander Kovac will make you suffer, as you made my nephew Aryan suffer. Suffering? I'll show you suffering. Get ready for a taste of the big steel claw. The big steel claw. What is wrong with him? It's his catchphrase. He screams it before every bout. Now get out there and make us some money, huh? We've got cameras rolling on this.
Trees. I love trees.
Good. You're amped.
On my way.
Lots of cover, that's good for our damage reduction. Let's not leave cover.
I'm walking here.
See if we can get around the side a bit. We don't want to go over here. Stay on this ridge line.
Moving to position.
And then we'll be able to run in here. Dance around, we can get around the terrain here as well. Lots of opportunities to get there. What's our evasion when we're sprinting at the moment? 7 chevrons. That's like plus 14 to hit. And then it's like plus 20 difficulty to hit. I don't want to know what that makes his hit percentages look like, but I suspect it's not high. That's 6. And that's 6. Well, 6 is still pretty good.
I'm going.
There's our enemy contact. So he's definitely betrayed us because they thought long and hard about what they were doing in the light phase there. And then there was something else waiting to do something.
By.
Come on, come a bit closer. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
So let's sprint into that rear arc whilst being in cover, right? Like that.
Understood. Moving fast.
I've got eyes on hostile
Okay.
reinforcements. They're heading your way.
So what, it's a 20 tonner? Don't know what it's doing. Right. So you've got an AC-5, a couple of flamers and a couple of medium lasers. Wow, that is different. Does more stability damage. Oh, he's got a heat exchanger. What it doesn't have is any defense from a back shot. Flamers are in the center torso. 145.
I live to serve.
Alright. Precision strike. So this puts up a lot of heat, but it also, what's 100, 200 odd damage. I think we just kill him, right?
Let's see how you like this. Hey, let's slip the dog before.
Here we go again. Alright. Let's make sure we're not visible.
Acknowledged.
Alright. So I could potentially kill this guy as well, but actually what I want to do is
All
take
right,
a turn
I'm
off.
standing here.
I'm just going to sprint to get somewhere close. Are you running away? Oh no, you don't, little locust. I mean, maybe this is a trap.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Okay, so they've got a 30-ton vehicle out there as well.
Time to earn our money.
And another 30-ton vehicle. Alright,
I'm your spaniel.
so let's sprint. So here.
On my way.
Oof, okay.
Double time.
And a 35-ton mech back there. So there's no armor on that locust. Swing and a miss. Okay, so they've got a couple of beat up galleons.
Thy will be done.
Let's vigilance first. Just hammer
Taking
that
the
with
shot.
the lasers. Great.
You shouldn't have come here.
And then let's head off this way. 3 evasion, in cover, and vigilanced. That's a Panther, alright. Oh, it's a custom Panther. Large laser and an SRM4. Where's your PPC? Okay. So far we're completely unscathed. I'm feeling
Yes, Commander.
I cannot shoot before moving, so I gotta move.
Heading out. Full speed.
Let's get out of there and we'll bleed off the heat. Let them come to me. Should have vigilance first for the extra damage reduction. And for initiative 5, actually. Let's reserve, see what they do. Another swing and a miss. Reserve one more time. Let's let that galleon come in. We've still got, what, 5 evasion. Still missing with everything.
Ready for orders.
So we can't shoot yet. So we've got to move. Get over this way.
Onward.
Let's vigilance so we get to go first next time. A single medium laser hit anywhere kills them, right? So let's just go with 2. Just in case we missed. Lots of heat capacity left.
That vehicle is trashed.
And we're up again.
Commander?
Let's keep the vigilance going. Precision strike. Everything.
Engaging target.
Didn't land on the head.
Take that.
Should have gone for the center torso, really. So we're vigilanced. What that is, 3 chevrons and cover.
Rolling.
Let's go with that. Okay.
It's go time. I'm here.
Let's get in. Go with everything.
I'm your spaniel.
Vigilance, sure. We do a full salvo. That is a very dead Panther pilot.
One less target.
Oh, they're coming in for the melee hit. They are. Okay, we take our first damage of the fight.
Reporting my... Alright. Hit him hard now. Standing by.
So that's vigilance. And if we are punching, we can do that and fire everything. That's probably okay. Take off the side, and then the small lasers will trigger. That will do it.
Do the math, Chief.
Scratch one steel beast. The miserable fool cheated, and we still took him down. And I salute you for it. Aryan's death has been avenged. May it bring his poor parents some measure of comfort.
Mission successful.
Yeah, maybe I should have toyed with him a bit more, but I mean, why take the risk? 3 parts of his unique mech would not have done it for us. Oh, there's not even 1 part of his mech in the salvage pool. Oh, what, 50 damage? AC5 is, like, respectable. We blow up the heat exchanger. Slightly better medium laser. There we go. Well, that will. That was a slightly short episode. Arbiter, the Shadow of Death. Call him Theocles. And we got an achievement, one mech army. An impressive performance, Commander Kovac. You played the bastard's game and crushed him, both physically and metaphorically. My nephew's untimely death has been avenged. We were pleased to be of service, Graf Stiegler's prophet. Bloodthirsty fools like Tubbs give all mech warriors a bad name. Not anymore, my friend. You and your company have solved that problem admirably. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have family matters to attend to on Tharkad. Arjun had a son whose affairs must be seen to, and now that honour has been satisfied, the duty falls on my shoulders. Until next time. Until then, be well, Commander Kovac. Your view screen goes dark as Graf Stiegler's prophet terminates the connection. So, what's next for us? I play around with the salvage my team just recovered. You know, Tubbs may have been an idiot, but his mech was a thing of beauty, and good news, everyone, it's ours now. We got ourselves a big steel claw. If that isn't worth celebrating, I don't know what is. Should we pop a few cans of Quilla Fizz? I'm just happy to have one handy. Maybe later. For now, I need to get back on the horn with Ironwood Productions. As it turns out, my exclusive recording of the death of the Steel Beast is attracting a lot of attention. I'm working on a distribution deal right now. You're kidding me. Nope. There are a whole lot of Fate fans on Solaris 7 who are really excited to watch the Steel Beast die. Ironwood is enthusiastic about partnering with us to promote the official Steel Vipers Fight Hollow. It'll probably be a big hit with the crowds. Our mech warriors got to watch the fight in real time and they can't stop gushing about it. Seriously, I can't remember a time I've seen the Argo's crew this excited. Morale's up all across the ship. Then we better give our people an outlet for all that energy. I'll put up some new contracts before I resume negotiations with Ironwood. Great job on this one, everybody. Now let's get back to work. So 900,000. The big steel claw. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's some good extra gear there. Nice.
That mech you asked for is cleared
Looks
for
like
fighting.
We've landed ourselves a Frankenmech. It looks like a crab, but on the inside, it's at least a quarter Irby. That's where the new ballistic mounting hardware came from. I'm honestly amazed that this thing even works, but it does, and it's ours now. I kind of feel like I want to use this thing. What do I cut for it? Not the Starly Griffin, though. Am I benching the Raven? Quite possibly. I don't need all these Orions, do I? I've got plenty of stuff. Let's send an Orion to storage. Yeah, we'll cancel that active maintenance task. Alright, let's have a look at the big steel claw in the mech bay. I do now have a full medium lance and a full light lance with the extra ECM. When I buy that Atlas, I'll probably send one of the Black Knights in. Yep. Alright. Okay, it's come with everything. So the flamers on you are utterly pointless. One ton of ammo is fine. The arm mod for the stability damage is also pointless. So what if we try and turn you into an AC-20 delivery system? That's a bit of a brawler. Do we have that weight? Let's take the exchanger out as well. You don't need an exchanger. So can we put a gyro in you? Oh, we've got cockpit mods as well. I need to be putting cockpit mods in things. Yeah, we've got a +2 hit defense gyro. That's decent on a medium mech. Let's pull that arm mod. And plus crit medium lasers, that's not disastrous. So we pull that AC5. We're not going to use the best AC20, I don't think. We've got 4 of these, so they're replaceable. That leaves us with 1 ton. And we need 2 tons for ammo. Otherwise we've only got 5 shots. So at that point we're 1 ton overweight. So pull those. We definitely need armor here. Let's get down to 100. 50. 50. 150. 50. Only 60 on the legs. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is a terrible mech. Let's back out of these changes. And I think we're going to stick it as a trophy. Let's go to storage with you. And we're going to buy an Atlas. So at that point I'm reasonably happy. At that point I'm going to be reasonably happy that that's going there. Fine. Alright. Yeah, we're on 50 million, so we do have the funds now to buy the Atlas. Oh, we can buy Ek.
I'm ready.
Oh, I think we've got to buy Ek, haven't we? Theoretically speaking, if we were going to buy Ek, who would we cut?
Orders?
You've been with us 89 days, so Lumberjack,
Good to go.
not Monarch,
Right here.
Radar, not Radar.
Receiving you.
89 days is the winner.
Need something, Chief? Commander. Standing by. Good to go.
Orders?
Yep, 89 days.
Oh
Is the
wait,
Lumberjack,
waiting for orders.
wasn't it? This is probably not optimal, but I can't pass up a chance to take Ek.
I'm ready.
New mech warriors available.
Alright. I was going for the store though. Let's check out that black market. So if we buy this, we'll still have a couple of million.
New battle mechs available.
3 atlases. Alright, so got SBA. Okay. So I've got to do these. Alright, so my first one I think is going to be the Valhallan one. And the second one I like as the default, and this third one is going to be the SBA version. Well, what a command lance. Alright, let's refit this. And then we'll be done. So yeah, we're just stripping everything, right? Probably not the leg heat sinks, but all of this has to go. Is there a strip everything? Yep, strip equip. That'll save us. Max armor. And let's get down to, say, 80 and 100. 42.5 tons. Where are we in AC-10 land? 1 plus 5 damage. And that's it. Okay, so what can we do before I forget anything else? We need a cockpit mod. And we need an exchanger. And that exchanger can be in the side, maybe over here. So that's 10% weapon heat. Don't know if we want a heat bank as well. So weapons wise, do you have... Can we get you 4 of these plus damage? Oh, they take up 3, so we can only take 3 of these plus damage PPCs. And then we could take... So the AC5s, yeah, plus 5 damage, they do 50. We take 2 AC5s and 2 tons of AC5 ammo. So actually I think what I'm doing is making a terrible mech. I think having 1 PPC as part of the armament is fine. Let's get a couple of good small lasers on there. Yeah, damage and crit's good. And I think it's okay to get a couple of medium lasers in there as well. Yeah, plus 10 damage ones. Not the pulse lasers, dear God, not the pulse lasers. Missile wise, what's our durability like? 1800. We're nuts for armour. We can take off a few tons. We'd want 2 tons for that. What about LRM-15s? I've got one pretty good one. Let's move that out to there so we could, if we wanted to, get a gyro in the middle. What, +1 hit defense gyro, +2 hit defense. So we've got no way of bleeding off heat, do we? So I think if I wanted this to replace the Stalker, let's get rid of these AC5s. They don't head cap. Let's stick on, we've got 30 tons now. Let's stick on 2 really good LRM-20s. So that's 36, that's 70 heat if we're firing at long range. And we've got a couple of good medium lasers and a couple of good small lasers. Let's pull the exchanger over here. 2 tons of LRM ammo at least. Probably 3 tons, right? Because we're at 120, so that's 360. And if we're firing 40 times, that's 9 rounds of firing. You almost want 4 tons of LRM ammo then. Takes us up to 12 rounds of firing for long missions, and then everything else has to be take off 1 small laser, round us up to 7 tons. Everything else has to be heat sinks, and you're the guy who needs double heat sinks really over the Gauss dude. What's our durability again? 1800. Let's take off a little bit here then. 2, 2. $270. So we get another ton. Get another heatsink in. So that's better. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heat sinks. So we're sinking 54 heat base. As a replacement for the Stalker, that is not terrible. Let's make sure we know that you're the LRM Atlas. Because you're a hell of a lot tougher than the
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Stalker now. All right. Well, that's looking pretty cool. So next up, we'll just got some contracts to mop up. We'll give Eck a ride because he can just get some experience on these easy contracts. Let's see, versus the pirates, versus the Capellans, so that's really useful. For the pirates versus planetary government, and that's probably versus pirates as well. So that's all pretty reasonable. We clear those out, and then I think we are probably heading over to the Baying of Hounds. And yeah, I think we will probably pull some double heat sinks out of the Stalker to go in that LRM Atlas once the LRM Atlas is finished. Yep. Let's manage tasks. Yeah, I think I want it over the Black Lancer. Alright, well that's all the time we have for now. Thanks for watching if you've been watching, and until next